Hello my friends, we have started our next video and it's will be about we'll be finding the new players for our team. So there is a lot of the types of the things you can make in for to bring the new player for your team. There is a lot of the possibilities, and the first of that we will be looking for, in a way that I was saying in the last time, we care about our budget and we'll be trying to make in here the beautiful numbers. So what kind of the numbers we are trying to bring in for our club? I'm not sure about this can be achieved, but I think about it. What about we'll be trying to looking for the transfer budget about 100 millions. I think it's not even the big money for the big clubs like Real Madrid or some kind of different clubs from the English Premier League. So yeah, it's needed to thinking about in that way, I guess, so that all our transfer budget can be only one deal for the big team in the Europe. So it's needed to look in what will be going on. Yeah, so we'll be going for the looking at scouting. Yeah, the best scouts is working for our team right now. Actually not, but we'll be staying for a while for that task. Will be the next video maybe about the personals in our club. But for right now, I'll be looking forward for the scouting, and yeah, there is some different things. They're already looking for some players, and we can looking for them. For example, the Andreas Leitner, the 24 years goalkeeper. His contract is still going on, and he's valued in 2,000,001. So actually, I'm not interested in goalkeeper. Yeah, it's looking that he's 24 years old and is better than Guillermo for the first touch you are looking for. We already don't know about his abilities. Yeah, it will be the very good signing. There is an estimated cost that they wanted for that kind of the player, and the wage demands of the player and agent. So there is some different things about it. You can try to bring the player from the any team. You'll be trying to buy some player for your team. You already understand that you needed only that player. So you can bring the very different situations. You can get it on. So what it can be, the first at once that they don't want to sell him. If they want to sell him, they can even talking to you, or even they will be trying to giving you such bigger price that it will be not even close to the real value of the player. So this is very important thing, that the club is can be interested or not about selling the player. Yes, if you're looking for the contract, for some contracts, for example, if you are looking for the Miranchuk, we can see the one thing: the minimum fee release clause is 9,250,000. That's meaning that if any club in the world is coming for us and saying, hey, you have a clause with Miranchuk, we will be talking to him, because we will be paying the 9,250,000. This is the clause of the contract of the Miranchuk, and we didn't have anything to only agree that transfer. So you are needed to looking for that things too. And if you're going, for example, for the La Liga, there are a lot of the players. Actually, there's all the players in La Liga playing on with the contracts playing for the La Liga. They got an option and a contract like that. And in other leagues is a different situation. So it's all about it. What's going on, and how is it you're able for the getting your player. But the best things to buying the player cheap is when he's going on a transfer, or when his contract is going to be end. And sometimes the club is not interested to making a new contract with the player, so you can waiting for a while, for example half of the year, and get a player cheap without a payment for the transfer. So this is one of the cheapest way how you can bring the player. Sometimes some clubs forgot about making a new contract with a player, and at that time you're talking for first in him, and if you get in bringing the best conditions for the player, he can make an agreed and go out from the club. So it's all about that. Yeah, it's very interesting actually how it's working in that game, and I guess it's very close how it's working in real life. So yeah, there is some deals about that. The first deal that the club is have some abilities to sell or not to sell the player. Yes, with some clauses of the contract of the player, of course. And after that, even they will be coming and giving the 9 million, for example, for the Miranchuk. And Miranchuk can say, you know, guys, I don't want to play your team. I want to stay in a Locomotive Moscow, so go out from me. I don't want to come for your team. It's also the agent and the player is making some decisions about what's going on and where they wanted to continue their career. So let's go and looking for Andreas later. Actually, that player can be interested in a way of the Commander can be very high, and he's 24 years old. But the value of the 2 million for the us for right now, yeah, we got in some money like that. Maybe in that way he's trying to bring it out. But actually I don't want to looking for that kind of the player. But we can for example we can making it, so we can keep scouting him and looking for understanding what kind of the statistic it has. So he has, of course. So what's the meaning about the scouting is sometimes you are trying to understand and see the different things about the player. For example, a Commander can be from the 13, it cannot be lower for right now, it will be the 13 for sure, and maybe it can be the 16. So when you sign in the one thing that I want to say that it's better to understand all things of the player before you are making the contract with him. But in some situations, for example, another club is already interested about that player. You haven't time for the real researching and haven't time for the scouting. So it's needed to making the decision for right now. And what I can make what can I say in that way? Don't hurry up. There is a lot of the players, and better to be sure for 100 that it is a player that you are needed for than the signing the players that you will be overpriced, or it got the wage that it's too high, for example, or the player statistics is not so high as you're thinking for, or the scouts is saying for your team. So it's better to scouting it for the foul. Yeah, the Andrea Shavin from the Kairat can be very interesting in the way of that he's playing with as a foot. He can be playing on the both side, I guess. So yeah, we can also looking for him. Shavin was playing in Arsenal in English Premier League, if you don't know it. There's some Hungarian player from Kairat. I'm not sure we are needed in command. We already have a lot of the defensive midfielders, so I think it's no needed to looking for him, especially he got it only 4 stars for the potential. And Stangle. Yeah, we can looking for him, and you can see that he's available on free transfer. And the best things is what's kind of the scouting the players that available for the free transfer is offering the trio. And yeah, you can make an offer for the 4 weeks or for 1 week, but there is something about that, some secret, the little one. If you're making it for 1 week, during 1 week that he will be staying in your club, you can see not all the statistics of that player, but after that, after 1 week he's going out from the club, you will know everything. It's working all the time. I've seen it almost all the time, and almost all statistics you will be know. So if you are hurry up and there is no anything about the players you are needed to staying in your club, there is some things about that too. Yeah, you can making a duration for 1 week and understanding after 1 week the player is able for the your team going and coming or not. So we'll be asking him for the join us for the one week. Yep. Yeah, the one thing more we are needed first to looking for, and I cannot stop about not saying about that as a pretty easy thing to understand it. We're coming for the transfers, and there is all the transfers you are looking for right now, and for that period of the time for that transfer window. So yeah, there is a beautiful information about your transfer budget, and very important about the wage budget available. So the transfer budget is the money what you can pay for the players, and the wage budget available is the money in the club that awaiting the players for the spending that money for them. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, so it's you already have a director of football in your club. If you didn't know, you can bring in his, and for us is Eric Staffelhaus. We can look at him. He have abilities and potential judging player. And yeah, he's also knows something about he knows a lot about Germany and the German players, of course. So in the way that he's a director of football, we can request suggestions, and we can use all things here. For example, we are looking for the striker, so we'll be trying to finding a way what kind of the contract we are, what kind of the transfer we are looking for. For example, I looking for the free transfer. It's meaning that the player for right now don't have any contract and he's on the free market. Yeah, you can taking him for free. You can put it in a striker, and you can put it on all roles, for example. Or if you wanted and understand it already what kind of the role you want it for, you can bring it for like that. So yeah, he will be not showing all the players, but he will be showing up you the players that he is knowing on for right now that are they on the free market, for example. So and yes, he cannot find it any player for right now. So for the striker is not working for. Okay, let's looking for example for the defender in the center. Yeah, and he finding the free players for us, and actually I will be very nicely to assigning the two those guys for sure. Yeah, I was playing a lot in that game, and if you're playing only the ones, you already know there is a lot of the very nicely players are staying for the free market only when you started for. So it's very nice to bring in them for the club, and very easily to making your own team that you will be playing with, and how it will be making it. You only needed the transfer money, and yes, you needed the wage that for the players available wage. This is only the things you are needed for the making the transfers on the free market. Yeah, and in that way I already know the player and the kind of the player. We'll be not waiting for the understanding what kind of the player is it. Yes, this is some cheap thing, the tip, real tip, but yeah, I think it's I can use it in a way. I am looking for the best players, and of course you can use it. So yeah, this is offering the trio for the Gila Boji and asking for the 4 picks. Yeah, we can looking for the Robert Half too. He's a German player. I'm not sure we are interested about him. 33 years old. Yeah, the Gila Boji is 29. Tassi is 31. So the Half is a pretty old player, but we can just looking for him right now. So we'll be offering for the 1 week. So there is some different things I would like to saying about why I bring in the Tassi and Gila Boji for the 4 weeks, because we'll be having the friendly games and some kind of the training center we are going for different country. So yeah, so it will be the training camp for us, and in that way I will be bringing those players to the camp for the training, because I already know they will be guided in my team. I'll be trying to bring in my team to make it for them the new contracts. Yes, in that way I am already to the not looking for them for the asking for them after that, because after I am making the contract with them I cannot making that trio, and after the 1 week he will be going out, but I needed him, and he will be coming back only when the transfer window will be open. But they will already can be using that time for the trainings, for the friendly games, for the already understanding what kind of the plan we have got it on. Yes, we can understand it, maybe not by the statistics but in the game, for example. So yes, so there is a free players we already got it on and asking for, and you can using it all the things. And actually I recommend to use those things when you're coming for the transfers, when you are trying to find a new players. This is one easiest way how to making a new site. For example, you can come in there, yeah, we can remove all the clear all the things, and we can looking for the transfers, for example. Okay, for the goalkeeper, for the overalls, yeah, he will be showing up the transfers, and yeah, he is showing up the Claudio Bravo, for example. He's 35 years old and he's valued about 11 million. This is not the best deal, but maybe this is one of the best players for right now. Who knows the Eric Staffelhaus on the market, and he's thinking this is not the meaning that he is the best for right now or even will be best for any time. So but he is thinking that he is the best for right now for your club, but there is a prices we are looking for. We can easily understand it, or we can see that players valued only for 1 million. Yeah, we got the 2 million we can buy in him, but we're looking for the wage we have got it on for right now. And if we are buying the player, he will be asking for the wage about close to the he got it for right now, and almost all the time he asking about a higher wage, especially when they are trying to bring the player from the highest rated club to the lowest rated club. And it's also one of the things that you needed to looking on for if you're trying to buy the player, and you got nothing about that when you're talking with a player on free market. He's not got any wage, and he's more suitable to agreement about the lower wage and the lower prices, lower payments for the making a new contract. This is important thing that you are needed to know, I guess. So yes, he can showing up. So the best thing, I guess, is if you are looking for the somebody to looking for the free market by yourself, but before coming here and looking for all those kind, you can checking out all those kind of the players. For example, you can looking for the defender left, looking for getting Yelisev actually is interesting player too. So yeah, you can using it like that and check it out all the list. For example, you can making it a free transfer one more time. The defensive midfielder, nobody's center, getting in Dong, Flamini, so and after that you can come in for everybody and bring him for the shot lost or making a scout or even the offer the trio from that window. It's pretty easy. You can only one time is showing up your list, and after that with clicking on the player and choosing the position you wanted to bring in the player for your team or whatever it's going on, whatever you will be making for. It's a pretty well, I guess, pretty interesting. So let's go back for the scouting, because in a way I already know the players that we'll be playing for right now. We'll be trying to assign it for right now. I will be making it easily and just put it here the names and finding those players. But sometimes you cannot find it, that player, or the sometimes is sometimes it's can be thinking about it. You cannot find the player, but you can see that another somebody me on YouTube or somewhere finding that. So you are needed to looking for that things. There is senior package of the players that you are looking for, and with the remaining money of that we are getting on for we can put it here and changing it. There is a packages for all the players, not only the youngs is coming inside that package, and there is a young package too. So for right now we are not looking for the young players, and Russia region will be enough for us. In that way I will be trying to making it for right now. So there is a price, I guess, for the 1 year and 26k per month. That means when you're putting it like that, you will be paying for the next month the 26k more than you're paying for right now, and that money will be going out from our remaining scouting budget. But if you're coming for and looking for our scout budget is able for the scouting for the 312 for the all year for the all players, and and maybe even like that we can put it on. But I'm sure we can, you can making it only for the times you are looking the new players. But you needed to understand the one thing: when you put in the now package, you can all forget about that. All the statics you already got for the players, the somebody's will be going out from the understanding from you. I don't know why it's going on. Maybe they cannot write it in by themselves or whatever, but it's going like that. So yeah, it's a little bit giving some problems in the way that if you forgot about the player, you are needed to looking for him one more time. So it's important about making it. But if your budget is not high, you can make it for only 1 month, looking for the all players, signing them, and after that go out from that things. Paying only for the Russia or Eastern Europe, whatever you like, and whatever money you have for your transfers. So we are putting it like that to see all the players, and yes, when you will be trying to scout in the players, you will be have more chances to gather all players when you put it all the world players. So if you had player somewhere in South America and you are not put it only on Europe, you maybe cannot find him. This is one of the meaning about the scouting too, and you are needed to check it out, that thing too. Yep. So let's go and finding the players that they needed for, and I already know it, and it's will be the Patrice Evra. Yeah, the Russian is writing for right now. You needed to know it is a secret language. Patrice Evra, we are coming for. Yeah, he's a 37 years old. Yeah, he's a left winger, and one thing you didn't know about Patrice, and we didn't know before right now, but I already know that player. He's a perfect manager. He will be the perfect manager, and his stats will be very cool, and he's already understanding his career will be going and his career actually is very soon will be going on, and he's 37 years old. Yeah, about his position. And his position is not about that player with a low speed, but actually he's not the best about the speed, and in 37 years old he will be losing it very fast. I already talking about that. But Patrice Evra have another very different and very cool things, and actually have a very nice experience and giving him ability to play pretty well in every challenges. That's meaning that that player is pretty cool. And if you're signing him very cheap, it will be very cool to get in your player for you and for your team. Another one thing you can looking for is determination, and determination is also one thing that showing up the thing how the player is wanted to get it the best on him and for his team on the pitch and not on the pitch too. So it's also very important for the trainings. The players with a nice determination, the highest position is 20, so they get in the very nice trainings. They understand and they needed to work hard and they're making it. The players with a low determination can be going for the mentoring group. We'll be going low a little bit about the think about the trainings. We'll be having another video, but if you're making it possible, yeah, they will be playing with those groups, and the player, maybe the young player, especially the young players have a low determination. The determination will be growing up, and if you get in the, for example, determination only 2, it can be growing up for the 12 or even 17 or even 15 if he will be changing his character too. It's some things that you can change in the players and the young stars that you are looking for. For example, you see the young stars are very talented, but his determination is a training. He already don't understand it what is needed to working on hard. He thinking that he got it in a new contract and everything is cool, but they needed to making it a new determination for that player. And it will be the very best to get it those kind of the players as Patrice Evra in your team to train your players, and this is the meaning how the one experienced player, the veteran in the football, can bring the something for the youngest and bring them experience and bring them the best mentoring things in that style. So we'll be bringing our for our team the Patrice Evra. I already know that player, and yeah, we'll be making it the beautiful thing about all players we are bringing in a transfer window. I will be making the special video, I guess, for the after the window will be ended. But for right now, I'll be talking about only the few things. Already we don't know all the things we can bring in for. In a way that we got all the players around for our team. For a lot of the holidays, you know, they come in for the holidays. We are needed to looking for some kind of the players for the start season of them, and then those players can be staying in a team or whatever it will be going on. It's all the time, all the things we'll be looking for. So I'll be trying to finding all the players for the Neymar. Neymar is actually the one very interesting Brazilian striker. He's actually still can running on from the players, and he will be getting very nicely technique, very nice finishing. As I remember it, he can be the very nice player, but he's 33 years old, so he's able only for the first period another time. So he'll be not paying a lot for that guy, and his determination also as well. So he can be very important for our team in that way. I already don't know he's a coaching attribute or even he want to be a coach or not. So one player we can looking for is Sejad Salihovic. He's a Serbian, as I know, and he's one of the best players, especially in the free market. And he's one of the best players about the free kicks and the corner kicks. He's making the offset pieces well. He's also got a nice long shots. He's pretty well about the flair. Yes, he's 33 years old. His pace and acceleration already we've seen it can be very low, but it's very well about it's going on, and very well about his making it. About the crossing, yeah, you got a position in the center. We already got a lot of nice in place in the center, but I cannot stand that kind of the player, on the free market. We needed to signing him for sure. Yep. Yeah, another one. I'm not sure will be playing for us for the whole season, but I will be happy to signing him in a way that he got a very nice trades. Yeah, he already have a very nice thing about it. It's Jan Aranga. Jan Aranga is Venezuelan player, and he have very nice long shots, very nice techniques, and as I remember, he's a very nice crossing skills have, and one of the trade he has is curling the ball. And that thing that curling the ball you cannot train it on. It can be only going from our player to another by the mentoring. It's very important that, and it's very hard to do, but we'll be trying to make it trying to find the players who can play with Aranga and making that kind of the mentoring, getting these things. It's very important to trying to mentoring that thing and finding the best things for your players to get it. Yep, yeah, Naranga. Yeah, not all the players will be coming for our team, I guess. But I will be trying to bring them and looking for them. Yeah, it will be the Daria Konka. Daria Konka is advanced playmaker with a nice dribbling. We can offer in the trio for the 1 week in a way that he will be able for the coming for us, and maybe we'll be getting the understanding and lookings of his contract. Andreas Ivanišis, also the one of the attacking midfielder. He also have a very nice free kicks, as I remember it, the long shots. Yeah, he's a little bit different from the Konka, but he's not well about the dribbling, but he's better about the free kicks, as I remember, maybe the passing, and maybe he's playing as an advanced attacking midfielder more, and Konka is more like an advanced playmaker that can come in for the box and playing with his dribbling and something like that. Yeah, the Evgen Polanski, we already got a Matsos Rybus Polish player, and we got another one looking for the Evgen Polanski. One of the best things of him is getting as a foot, so he playing in the center. He's able for the playing pretty fast for the different sides. It can be very important if you got a kind of the player like that. I will be trying to offer him for the 4 weeks. We already know that we need him in our team. Yeah, go out from the Austria, I guess. Yeah, Polanski, Mayor. Yeah, we can looking for some kind of the players. Very Mayor. Up. Yeah, Alexander. His name is very close to mine. Actually, the same. So maybe that time we'll be looking for him in that way. I'm not sure. Yeah, the Matus Boli. In a way, we'll be using the different tactics. That some kind of the fast players can be very interested for us too. So it's very important to bringing them for our club. Leonard Kwiecki got a pretty hard, pretty well strange and very nice headed, nice champion reach. He's pretty well target man. I also got in pace well, so he's one of our potential and pretty sure interested transfers, players for the transfers. Yeah, another one will be, but not the last one, is Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane is an Irish player, 37 years old, and he's able for the playing 2 years more, I guess. Yeah, and one different thing is able for the signing him for with managerial skills too. You can looking for his staff attributes. It's not pretty high. He already got the B license. It's not pretty high and not well actually, but for the signing him with in the cheapest way, he already know that he's wanting to be the manager. He already know to be the coach. So he needed the practice in that way. So in that way, he's able for the coming in better things and better possibilities about the cheaping wage. Yeah, so it's we can making it like that. One thing more, we already got it in Gila Borgi. Yeah, we can looking for in Donk, Didier and Donk. Actually, it's not the thing that we are looking for. We already got a lot of the players, and Donk is a nice player, but we already got a lot of the players in the center playing well. So we can looking for him in a way that he's pretty nicely to be sold. Yeah, I will be saying it clearly and looking for the everybody's for right now. I'm thinking it's not bad to get a player for a while, and after that giving him a chance in the real club. Why not? For right now he in the free market and didn't have any job. Yeah, asking about the Tremolinas coming for our team too. Pinot Tremolinas, another one player, the 32 French. He's pretty nice about the pace and acceleration, and remember he's very nice about the crossing skills, and it can be very important in a way that we'll be looking for the playing on the wings. There, I will be trying to playing on the wings for sure. In that way we are needed nicely fast players on the wings. Yeah, we can looking for the Serkan Sarar. Pretty nice winger. Actually, I'm not sure he's about pretty nice. Yeah, he's able playing as an inside, but his finishing is not well. Maybe his inside is, but his passing skills also not well. So I think it is the best thing to using him as a winger. On the right, in a way, he got a nice crossing and nice passing skills. He's 28 years old. He's Turkish and he's able for the playing a lot, but almost all the time I was trying to bring that kind of the player. He was not playing well, and I don't know why. Maybe he's not enough about the mental skills for the Russian Premier League, but actually he's when you're selling him even for the different higher rating league, he's playing well. So maybe I didn't find the keys for that kind of the player, or I using him on a different role. And one very nicely plays Dennis Diekmeyer, and he's playing on the wing, but he also can play on a right wing in attack, and we'll be trying to teach him in that style. He's very nice about the defense playing here, but he's also very aggressive player. So he's able to get a lot of the red cards, and when he playing here, he's not going a lot for his defending and not a lot of the tackling, and it's playing well about that. But his crossing skills and pace and acceleration is pretty well, It's very cool to get this kind of the player, and you needed to looking for him for sure. I guess he's pretty nice. So there is still a lot of the players we are looking for. Yeah, I'll be trying to bring them too. Martinez, the Fida Martinez, as I remember it. Yeah, got it on the free market. He's Ecuadorian. As I remember, he have a nice dribbling, so I really like it, that thing that I can try to use him the players with a nice dribbling, but I cannot. Not all the times they started working well. Yeah, another one player is Bafemi Martins. Maybe we will be trying to checking both of them and fighting the best. I was talking about the strikers. Maybe we'll be trying to yeah, actually this is one of the best thing you are when you are trying to finding the players for your team, and they are on a free market. You are looking for the free market in a way that you like the cheapest ways. Yeah, everybody liking the cheapest ways actually. So you'll be trying to find a lot of the players. You can bring them for the trio, comparing them in your team, in your club, even playing some friendly games with them and understanding what kind of play is better for you. So Sina Traore is a very nicely target man. He is one of the best. His height is 203 centimeters. He's have a long shots too. His pace and acceleration maybe not well, but he's still able for the running on. He's a warrior. He's you can see he's playing in Monaco. I don't know why is Monaco the prolonged contract with him. Actually, I know he's not level of the Monaco, but he's a show level of the Russian Premier League. How I love it, the Russian Premier League for right now. The rating. Yeah, the rating of the Russian Premier League is going lower. What's going on? Somebody said who it was. Okay. Yeah, we also can be looking for some kind of the young players, especially if they're Russian. We can offer a trio of the Shambiev. I'm sure we'll be signing him. He's a pretty nice player and a pretty nice defender. I see we are already looking for Luis Fabiano. I'm not sure we are needed the Fabiano, but he's also the one of the not bad the not bad players, the not bad target mans. I'm not sure he's able to be the real coach, but yeah, another player right now is Vladimir Gabulov. Gabulov actually is I already forgot about it. He was playing in Brugge and his contract is ended, and right now he's on free market, and he's actually a very well goalkeeper on the defense. You have two types of the goalkeepers. One is staying all the times at the gates, and another one is trying to go out and playing with the defenders with his foot, with a nice passing skills. So that kind of the player is better to staying at the gates, and we needed that kind of the player for some of our tactics, and it's very cool to get it in for our team. In a way, he also got a nice determination. He's a veteran. Yeah, we are looking for the Fabiano. It's okay, sometimes it's going like that. We also needed to looking for some kind of the players that are available on the market for the loan, and we'll be bringing them for our list in a way that for right now the transfer window is not open and we cannot loan the players. We'll be not looking for them in a way that somebody can understand it, that we are interested and they will be interested too. Yeah, it's working like that in that game actually sometimes. So I will be trying to stay in it about secret for. but I already know he's very nice about the pace and acceleration. His finishing skills is not well, but he's 23 years old. His wage is actually horrible for our club, and we needed to pay it all. But another one thing that why I'll be trying to rent him that player, his contract will be ending for the next year, and when his contract will be ending in next year for the half of the year in December, in the first numbers of January, you have a chance to sign in him for free before even if the club is not prolonging the contract, of course, before that time you have a chance for signing in for free. And a lot of the times when you are renting the player, the renting team is forgot about the prolonged contract, so you can easily try to taking away the very nicely players for free. Yep, yes, it's very close to the stealing, but actually it's all about what kind of the relationships they got and why they did it. They have a chance to prolong the contract, right? But they don't make it. Why? It's all about them actually. So his wallet for right now for the almost close to the 30 millions. It can be the very nicely about selling him, yes, but at first it needed to bring him for our club. That thing we'll be trying to make him for. And yeah, we'll be looking for another one, and this is another one, Alexander. And this is Alexander Isak. We'll be also looking for him and trying to bring him our club. He's a pretty well target man, but he already talented for the 5 stars, as I remember it. And he is not only the target man, he's able for the running on well. It's very hard to find all kind of the players, especially the young players, so it's pretty close to what we are waiting for. And he's also, the contract is ending soon, so this is one of our chance to bring the very nice target man for our team. Already I wasn't saying that I will be trying to play it by the wings. I guess you already understand what kind of the players are trying to find, the fast wings player and target mans. So yeah, but I was signing some different kind of the players too. You will be understanding why maybe a little bit later. And one player more I will try to find it in. Actually, I never played with that player, but I thinking his can be the real star for right now everywhere. He is Hlompo Kekana. He's from the South Africa. He's 33 years old. Yeah, he's pretty old. But one thing about him you need to know, his long shots is all about the 20 years, I remember it. So he's the best long shots I've seen. Yeah, I already know another one player, but I hope this one is able for them doing something well on the field. And he's valued about 220, and is already interested by some kind of the player, so we needed to work about that for right now. Yeah, it's they didn't already making this something, so we have some advantage here in a way that when the club got interested, the club is understanding they can sell the player. They already got it one offer from another club. They can hire in, they can use it, they understand it that we can sell it the player. We got it one already offer, so for another we can send different conditions. If they really wanted to buy him, we earn the money more, why not? Yes, well, like that. So it's better to making an offer and as soon as possible if you already know that you wanted to buy that. And for our lucky, they don't want it to too much money for him. They wanted only 220. We can ask him and suggest the terms for that. Yeah, they wanted 375. Yeah, I can pay it easily for right now, but I just wanted to show you up the one thing that you are needed to looking for your transfer budget, and your transfer budget is actually can be going for the wage budget too. You are needed to looking for that too, and you can making your wage budget higher, for example. So you are needed to care about those numbers, and yeah, it can be the highest than the 375, for example. So I'll be trying to making it cheaper for me for right now. I'll be trying to saving those numbers. So I'll be giving them the 154 right now. They was asking about 375, yeah, something like that. So we're giving them 154 right now, and if they in a way they want 375, we'll be giving them something like that. You can looking at for here the potential value of the deal, and we'll be making it. Yeah, we can pay for a little bit higher they asking for, but I'm sure they will be still talking about those money. So we can saving and making the payments for the 12 month later. So it's better to making the payment like that. Why? Because those money is making a payment from this transfer budget, but those money, the 220, will be paid from the budget of the club and not from the budget of the transfers. This is the main thing that you needed to know to get in the cheap deals. So you can make an assignment the more deals, the more players, and get it. The more things for your club. It's very important to make it for. So we're asking about it, suggesting that kind of the deal, and they're ready for the making it, and we'll be finalizing the deal, and very soon we'll be talking to the player for the contract. So we was talking about, I guess, a lot for this kind of the game. I was saying that I will be making out on the one things more. We'll be talking about the tactics. So yeah, let's talk it. Oh, I forgot the one player. How I can making it possible? No, the Berbatov. Why I forgot about it? Why I understand that I forgot Berbatov? Because we'll be playing with control of possession of the ball, and that kind of the play is very important with that style. So Dimitar Berbatov is a pretty nice player, very close to the Robbie Kane about the conditions and his role on the field. He's a deep line forward. Yeah, I'll be looking for asking the Berbatov coming for our team, and he's already 37 years old. Yeah, how I was forgetting about it, kind of. Yeah, and I'm not making some another kind of the players, Gadin and Ignatiev. Gadin and Vladislav Ignatiev in our team, but also can be them. Ivan Ignatiev. No, not that Ivan. Ignatiev. Yeah. Vladislav, Sergey. As I remember it, he's Ivan. No. Ignat. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Ivan Ignatiev from the Krasnodar, a young star. A pretty talented player. is already wanted for and is available for the loan. Yeah, but I'm sure that Krasnodar, he's worth about the 275, but I'm sure that Krasnodar will be asking about him a lot. Yeah, we can ask him about looking for 275. Yeah, they wanted 14 millions for that kind of the player. That meaning they wanted to sell him, and that means that can be the very nicely play actually. So we really not looking for that kind of the thing. Yeah, but we can ask him about making him a loan for our team, and after that we can looking for the. And for the Russian players, we can make him a loan, as I see, not when the window is open. So we can negotiate it for right now, and it can be very interested. And one thing we can change it, that loan cannot be terminated. We can remove it thing and asking for coming for our team. That's acceptable very nicely. One more player I would like to looking for. Yeah. Nair Tiknesian from the CSKA is also can be available for our team, and we can asking him for the coming for our especially they don't want the contribution for that kind of the player. Yeah, sometimes Tiknesian can be cool, sometimes it's not. It's all about the static conditions. I don't know why it's working like that, but for the young players is some kind of the variety of the statistics they got on the start of the game. Yeah, one more player I would like to looking for Russian young players is yeah, Maledinov, and that one is Maledinov. No. Maledinov. I don't know. Timur Maledinov. Yeah, he's another kind of the young star, but for right now they wanted to giving him the rent. They wanna I don't know what, so we'll be bringing him for our transfer list. This is what's going on for right now on the transfer market, and already make us that transfers. We can see that we are buying well Hovedes, Smolov, Krychowiak, Idovu and Eder, and giving for a loan a lot of the players from our team too. So we can give in some time for a little bit. I will be showing up only one tactics and not talking a lot of that. Maybe we'll be making some video when we got all the players we are needed for. Yeah, I'll be making some video about the tactics, but for right now I'll be talking about that. So you needed to understand the best thing we can use in it's squad depth to understand it, what kind of the players you got it on. But before we are making it the tactics, I cannot see here all the roles of the tactics we will be using for. Yeah, we can lose in here. Yeah, I will be not making the tactics, I'll be making here the tactics that actually I needed to looking for. Yeah, and actually I would like to play that kind of the tactic, the white tactic. So there will be the playing for like that, very close about that. and we can see the all players who is able playing on different positions. Yes, but this is what we are tactics that I wanted to come in for. But for right now, we already seen there is a lot of the players in the center, and we can see it here. There is a lot of players in the center can play for. Yeah, there is a lot of the defenders also. You also needed to looking for what kind of the players you got. 3 stars, the 4 stars, the almost 4 stars, the right wing is 5 stars, a far fun. So in a way we got in a lot of the very nicely defenders, the midfielders. We're talking about that later. So okay, let's bring in some kind of the tactics I would like to using for the playing. As I remember it, it was no, it was 2 players, but something like 2-4-2 it was, right? Can we changing it? No. Okay. Yeah, we're close for that, I guess. We'll be playing very close for that. Better to just we can making it possible, I guess. Yeah. So we are looking for the possession of the ball. Why we are gathered in, I will be talking about later. But this is tactics when you are playing not too aggressivity and trying to control the ball all the field, all over the field, all over the whole game. And in that kind of the game you are trying to make in your moments with the long waiting for your moment, like you are passing a lot and getting the possession of the ball and waiting for the real moment. And that way you are controlling the ball, and you will be not in a way when you are getting the ball for your team, you will be not losing, not the get ball for your gates. This is the main meaning of the Spain tactics, I guess. They're using it a lot, and we'll be trying to play in it also like that. And we can see here there are some tactics they would like to bring in for us, and I would like to use in yeah, this one is I like it, but I would like to use in the 3 defenders or even more here. So it's and the 2 forwards I would like to play in for. So I guess it can be the something close for the 4-4-2. Yeah, that one. I would like to play it for the 4-4-2-2-2, 4-2-2-2-2-2-2-2. So we have, you know, the train back on my back, and we gotta play the tactic, the 4-2-2-2. That is why we are Locomotive Moscow team. Yeah. Yeah, why I decided that I will be talking a little bit later. But if you can see, there is the 2 midfielders in defensive role and the 2 central midfielders. Yeah, I will be not making it. I will be opening the secret. That's meaning I would like to if you got in the assistant manager, and you can make it in a quick pick and get in the best players for right now on each position. But we needed to check it out, the positions, for example, for right now, and we needed to check it out. There's some things where I wanted to change in that, in the way that is the control of the ball, and we are not playing by the wings actually. Here there's a lot of players in the center, but there is two different almost all the times there are two different things on playing on the wings. Yeah, if you don't know, the wing is here and here. So on the wing you can play with two players. For example, it can be like that, or like that, or even like that. Yeah. Yeah, but I think very close is to being like that. One is attacking and one is a defender. So you can play on a wing like that. But if you are playing on a wing only with a one player, it must be very trained, very well played. He is needed to be the one of the best from your team, I guess. And one another thing about those kinds of the players. If you're playing on your only one player on the wing, is needed to go in sometimes very hard to go in for that kind of the line. Yeah, to making a cross sometimes to help in the attack, and in that way I would like to moving him a little bit higher. Yep, and this one also a little bit higher. So we'll get it there, not the 4-2-2-2 tactics, and right now we're playing 2-4-2-2 tactics. Why not? Yeah, the one of the player is needed to be the deep line playmaking, and we're playing in the deep line attacking style, and another one will be advanced forward, I guess. We'll be not trying to play in wings with a lot of the crosses, I guess, in that style, but we can use it in that way. The position of the players I really don't know, but that I already know that we can use it. We can use it for here. The Mizala, the role in a way is the plane. The Mizala role is a plane like something like that. They're trying to come in for the wing and trying to help the defenders coming from the defense. So they're playing together and trying to making the something dangerous to the opponent, the cross or the shot from the position or the nicely pass. It's all about that. Or Mizala is coming here and playing a little bit wild with a defender and making a nice shot. If he got in the shots is very cool. If he got in the dribbling is also very cool. We're looking here. So I think it's very close to that kind of the tactics we will be using for. In a way, there's a control of possession. Our line will be very high about the defense. Defense lines will be the very high. So I guess we are needed to using the sweeper keeper here and even an attacking role to helping our defenders playing with the pass, especially they got it under the two back. Those kind of the players will be going forward and staying only the two back. It can be hard for them to the defense. Yes, maybe we'll be changing it for the sometimes back for that kind of the tactic. I don't know, but for the possession of the ball, I guess this kind of the tactic is can be useful and can be getting the result. We'll be checking out for the real games, I guess, and for the friendlies. So let's making a quick peek and see what kind of the players we got, and I will be trying to say why I choosing the kind of the tactic. Yeah, we see the Hobbiters is on the left. It's not right. Here you can see the Clark Really and the Hobbiters. I think that for the first time they will be playing together. Yeah, the Michalik, I guess, will be not playing. Not something like that. Again, the Michalik, but he's not playing on the. Yeah, we can see that if something is right, if something is wrong, and you can even put the mouse here and looking for what's going on. Why is the red right now? And you will be right that Kalamitsev actually is not deploying forward, and for right now we don't have it deploying forward if you don't know. But yeah, let's stay in for the. Let's go from the from the wings to the center. We already understand it that we'll be playing with the two defenders, the goalkeeper, Guillermo. And the very important thing here I would like to looking for, we got in the very nicely Denisov and Tarasov players, and actually the defensive midfielders. So Denisov is pretty well ball-winning midfielder. You know, he's destroying the attacks of the opponent. He's pretty well about that. He's one of the best maybe in the Russian Premier League. And yeah, the Tarasov can play as a segundo volante role and coming for the closer in that way. Yep. And we also got Gregor Krychowiak. He also can play in that kind of style. We also got Alexander Kalamitsa, for example. Yeah, he's a go from the attack to the defense, and he can play as a box to box. So we got in the Kalamitsa is coming and playing like that, and Segundo Volanda is running on and playing like that. So they will be staying all the time in the defense. They will be running on, and only the two players will be staying. Only the Denisov will be staying here. Only the one player for the defensive role. And the Mizala is going on like that, helping at the wing, for example, the Ignatiev for right now. And actually we can even trying to bring in them. Yeah, we can. I guess we can making it. Yeah, we can making it like that. That he will be going forward and sit narrower. It's meaning he will be much closer to the center, and he making more shoot. So he will be not coming, for example, for the cross, but he will be coming here for that position to making a shot. And Mizala role is, yeah, we can use it here. The Anton Miranchuk and Manuel Fernandes. One more time, Alexander Kalamitsa, but Mizala role is better for the Miranchuk and the Anton. So yeah, maybe he's not well about the long shot. He can play with Mizala's support role, so he's coming here, and the defender of the opponent team is needed to come in and close him, and Ignatiev is coming here, can take in giving the ball and making a shot. It can be very important to making like that. I am not sure we can, changing it during the match, for example. Or trying to plan it with that. Yeah, I guess can be the Eder as a deep line forward and Fyodor Smolov in that role like that. So something like that. And why I would like to make it out, we already got it. We have a lot of the defensive midfielders, but those kinds of the players will be. I guess I will be trying to making them. A lot of the times playing with the three players in the center, but for the better playing together abilities of the players, when the players started to playing together, there will be some wings here, meaning they are starting understanding better each other. For right now there is no wings for right now. Looks like they didn't play in a lot, but Denisov and Tarasov already win the championship, so I think they have a lot of the wings actually. It will be showing up the Tarasov, Denisov and Tarasov here. There is no lines. Yeah, this is a problem because we have started a new game. It's not going from the last championship, but actually right now in the real life it was. So in that way that we'll be trying to play soon with very hard Euro Cups and something like that. I will be trying to play all those players together. A lot of them. A lot of the players in the central midfielders. A lot of the midfielders. Yeah, the defensive and the central midfielders. So this is a meaning how I can making the lines faster, and sometimes it can help a lot when maybe there's somebody will be got the injury, for example, and we needed to change him with another one. And he already gathered some lines. Maybe they not will be the best ones, but they will be, who knows. So I think it's very cool to making some abilities of the plane together for very fast in that way, and using it with your tactics. And almost all the time, because of that, I'm using that. I really like in that this kind of the controller position of the ball. I really like in them. I put in one of the player from the central role to the attacking midfielder. And if we're making it, we can see here the Manuel Fernandez, Alexander and Locomotiv, and we already got some players, so it can be very interesting for like that too. And for example, we can use this in the substitution when we needed to getting more attacking for and understanding that our tactics is not working. For example, or for example the Denisov is not playing well, and we already didn't have anybody's to changing him. We can making it if we are winning, or you needed to make it more attacking style playing. Why not? So this kind of the tactics, very close of that, we will be using for our first tactics. But about the tactics, we'll be talking about all things and why we are choosing it, and what kind of the players, what kind of the roles we'll be using for all the players. Very close, we'll be talking about a special video. For right now, I think it's enough. It's sure enough for me, and I'm thinking it's all enough for you too. So thank you everybody for the looking for, and have whatever you have, the best of it. Thank you, and goodbye.
Yeah. The game is forgotten. The result remains. Valery Lobanovsky.